Well, guys, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was out in the front yard doing something. I don't remember what I was doing. Car pulled up with a middle-aged couple, and they says, "Oh, we see you do firearms." I go, "Yeah." "Oh, well, my son-in-law is a cop in Brantford." "Oh, yeah." Yeah, come to find out I know him. And he says, I'm not into it anymore like I used to be. He says, "I have a couple of 38s that I keep in the house and some ammo for the wife and I in case we need it." He says, "But other than that," he goes, "I've got a lot of 45 ammo. If you want it, you can have it." Yeah. He says, "Well, doesn't your son-in-law want it? You know, being on the..." "No, he doesn't like 45. You know, they carry 9s and 40s. All right. Well, listen, if you can't find anybody to take it, I'll be more than happy to take it off your hands because I can use it when I do training." "Great." He says, "Give me about a week." All right. Well, about 3 weeks went by. I actually forgot all about it. He called me today. He says, "Can you meet me at the house, you know, about 1:30? I go, "Yeah." Now, he is only a block away. I can probably walk it in maybe 3 minutes. 5 maybe if I took my time and dragged my feet. Maybe 30 seconds to drive there. But meanwhile, I went there, pulled in the driveway, and this is what he had. So we're going to see together on what he has. Well, it has tons of 45s, round nose. So this is good stuff. It's good range ammo. So let's just pile this up over here for now. And then I'll go through to see if most of them are actually what they're claiming to be. Whoop, yeah, another little box in here. They look like little 9mm lead. That's old. Yeah, it is. This box looks like it's not been full for a while. Alright, so there's those. Now let me get these out of here. There's a little bit of mixed up ammo in there. There's some wad cutters, 38 wad cutters. I don't know if you guys know what wad cutters are or not, but well, that's a good box. That actually deserved a, but I didn't say it. But it deserved it. So I'll pick those up in a minute. Those are all what appear to be 9mm. Now this ammo cannot be fired in a Glock because it is lead, and Glocks do not like lead ammo. The manufacturer will even tell you that not to put lead ammo in their guns. The tech guy that I was talking to said if you get 1,000 to 1,200 rounds through it, you'll be lucky. He said, and if after that, you'd be lucky if you didn't blow up the barrel. So you don't want to run those in Glocks. 357s, not a full box. We'll put that over there. What's this? More 357s. Yeah, now these are good range because they're flat nose. The difference between a wad cutter and another round, for instance, let me pull one off the floor. Putting the caliber aside for a minute, that's a round nose. That's a round nose. Material means nothing at this point. We're talking about what it is. This is what they call a flat. Alright, now the flatter the nose, the cleaner the hole in the paper. So it's easier to see where you're hitting. Alright. And a lot of guys will use some of these flat noses for defense because you don't want to penetrate and go through your target because you're responsible for that round. And if it exits and hits somebody else, you're going to jail for that. So the shot may have been justified, but hitting or killing the wrong person was not. But at that point, some guys will use these in their firearms as a somewhat defense round. This is called a wad cutter. Now there is a piece of lead in there, and it's flat. When you shoot a paper with this, it'll put a perfectly nice little round hole, just like you hit it with a paper punch, making it real easy to see. So that's the differences between some of these that I have here. I mean, there's more differences. You got hollow points, and yeah, it's all kinds of crap out there. But meanwhile, that's what that is. So these are 357s. And they all appear to be 357s. So let me see. It looks like he has used these a few times, because that box does not have 50 in it. They call these also semi-wad cutters. This is a plated flat nose. Okay. And if you look at the flat nose and look at the wad cutters, they're going to be the same. They're semi-wad cutters. It's got the flat nose. Again, the material really doesn't make a difference. I'm going to end up throwing all these in one box when I'm done. Here's another not full box of 45s. Now, oh God, 9mm. These are all full. 40 Smith & Wesson. 40 cal. 40 cal. 40 cal. Now I'm going to tell you, I didn't look at them yet, but I'm going to take the assumption that these may be lead. Here's some more 357. Again, not a full box. Here's another full box of 9s. There's another full box of 9s. You can tell just by the weight. Another full box of 40s. And here's a box that's got a couple in it. And I'll end up throwing those in the box over here. Those are round those. But I'll throw them over here in this box that fell on the floor. Because right now, there's probably 50 rounds on the floor. What had happened is the bottom corner of the box opened up. And wad cutters, and that's a 38. That's a 38. So let's just put that by itself for now. Well, you know what? Let me put it over here with the wad cutters. But the wad cutters are also 38s. Alright, so let me get rid of this box. I may keep that box though, just to do what we have to do. Alright, so what do we have here? We got some 45s. Let's see. Got a couple of 45s. There's another 45. Now I don't see any more 45s, so I'm going to have to look at these and see what happens. But meanwhile, that's not a full box, so I'm just going to put that up right in the corner. Now we got them. Now we got them 357s. Again, flat nose, and these are lead. Told you I think most of them were going to be lead. This is not lead. These are actually pretty good rounds. I'm just making sure that everything in there is what it is. And I'm just going to fill one box, because I probably got enough just to do that. The box may be big enough. Again, lead. Nothing wrong with shooting lead. Now years ago, when the only thing out there was lead, you'd want to pay attention to make sure, one, you were outside and hopefully had a decent breeze, or well vented if you were an indoor range. Okay, well there's over 50 in this box, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Actually, it might be easier for me to put them in this box. This box may hold it a lot better. Let's see. I mean, 50-50 is 50, but more than 50 is more than 50, but let's see. Yeah, they fit in this box easier. I'll just put this box together and put a little tape on it so I don't have to worry about it. But meanwhile, those are 357s. All right. What's the matter, guys? Why are you being a pain in the ass today? 9mm. This is a whole box of 9mm. 4-pack, 500. Well, that could be one or two things. Guys, it's enough. There's more than 500 in here, so I don't know what that 4-pack. I don't think there's 2,000 in here, but you never know. Guys, that's enough! Now they're going to pout. Okay, that's what they are. There's 4 boxes of 500 apparently. Yeah. 250 cartridges. Okay. So here's 1,000 rounds of 9mm. And let's see. They are lead. But again, I don't care. Lead will work. So what's this one? Looks like the same thing. But it looks like he's, yep, that's what the other box was that hit the floor. So here's another 750 rounds. Now, and I was just getting ready to put an order together, so these actually came together quite. They came at the right time. Now, this is the other box, by the way, that was open. I make a call out. No big deal.
Response 85 Indian Neck Ave for the wire down. Use caution.
Alright, so I'm going to pick up some of these off the floor and then I'll be right back and we'll go through it. Alright, so anyway, there's not quite 250 rounds in here, but it's real close. Probably 200 rounds in there. So what do I have? What did I get here for nothing so far? Alright, so what do we got here? This box is not full, but there's probably 200 rounds in there. I'm going to say easily 200 rounds. If you kind of tip it like that, and you tip that one, you can tell that they're real close. So at least 200 rounds are in this box here. Now over here we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 rounds of 45s. We've got 100, 200, 300 rounds of 40, and okay, 350 rounds of 40. We've got maybe 50 rounds of 357 mags, And there's maybe 10 rounds of 45s in here, but for easy to count all intended purposes, can you see something there? That's going to drive me nuts. There. Okay. 9mm. We have 100 here, 150 there. But meanwhile, we've got 250, 500, 750, 1,000, 1,750. And between this, I know there's 200 in there. So that's, well, we got at least 2,000 rounds of ammo of 9mm. So that's not bad for free. That's actually quite a bit of money tied up there. Now he also gave me these 2 bags that has stuff in it. I'm gonna have to go down the street and buy this guy and his wife a gift certificate for dinner. Oh, there's more ammo in here too. Now there's a little bag, not the best bag in the world, but it is a nice little bag. Yeah, not bad at all. Nice little bag. And these have more ammo in them. That's probably got about 150, 200 rounds. Yeah, I feel like I'm looking for Storage Wars or something. So there's, well, so we got 1,200 rounds, easy. All right, now what's in here? We have targets. I won't use these 2, so I'll just throw those away. More targets. Oh, these are the 2 that I just threw away. I thought that was the only 2, that's why I threw them away. But now there's a whole package here. Okay, so we got more targets. 2 different types. If I ever put that in front of my students at first, I'd scare them to death. Cardboard, I'll use that for other things. Okay, what else is in here? Let's see. Sorry to move the camera around on you like that. Now this looks like shot. They're probably, that's what they probably are. They're just like, they sound like BBs, but no, or pellets. And what else we got in there? Paper bag or a plastic bag. We don't need that. Cleaning rag. You can always use a rag. What's in here? Again, okay, .177 cal. Little BB stuff. Little baby stuff. See? Little pellets. And then if that's the case, that's probably what these are. No, these are actually BBs. Whoop! Sorry, guys. Got to be a few thousand in there. It's been open, but 5,000, so there's probably about maybe 3,000 or so in there. All right, I got another bag here.
Reported the wire down.
Actually, checking your credit score with Credit Karma doesn't affect it at all.
I may have to go.
Oh, so I guess you could just use my credit score then. Oh.
Hold on, I'm opening the bag. Alright, so now what do we have? We have a pair of, looks like shooting glasses, or safety glasses of some sort. Let's see. The prescription, I'm going to give them back because he may need them. No, they're not scripts, but that's a nice pair of frames. It's a nice pair of shooting glasses. Okay. Ears. Looks like he got a little paint on them, so he must have been using them around the house as well, but that's okay. I could probably clean them. I'll see. You know, I don't... Usually when I do classes, I give ears and glasses to the students to keep because I don't like the students to use a set of ears or eyes that another student may have used because you don't know if they had any ear infections or eye infections, and So most of the time I give them new. You know, they're cheap, so you know it's better to give them new and have them. There's another set of nice glasses. Well, this guy really liked his shooting glasses. Those aren't cheap glasses. Well, actually, let me put that there. Hold on, guys. I know I'm bouncing you all over with the camera, and I'm sorry. Put that there. Put them back there for now. All right. What All right. Roundabout ballpark. Here's what we got. You got 750 or 700 and yeah, what do we got? 2, 4, 2. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 rounds of 45. We got 650 rounds of 40 Smith & Wesson. 9mm, we've got close, a little over 2,000 rounds between this, and that. These are full, never open. These are full, never open. So that's 1,750 rounds. Oh, this one's full, never open. All right, so that's it's just 2,000 rounds. That's another couple hundred. So there's about 2,400.
Call from Romeo and A.
Do you really want to hear me talk to that telemarketer? You know, if you guys want me to answer these, I'll answer them. I mean, I don't care. All right, so, but anyway, safety glasses. These are good glasses, but something that I wouldn't wear. Maybe out here in the shop or something to protect what I have, but I'll sanitize them first of all. These I will put in the truck because those I will use at the range. These are safety glasses. However, I'm not crazy about these frames, but these frames aren't bad. I may look into those frames, and if they're a good frame, I may have a set of shooting glasses made out of them. And then that again with that. So that's what we got. We got over, we got about 2,200 rounds of 9mm, 350 rounds of 40, 700 rounds of 45. There's about 50 rounds of 357. There's about 3,000 BBs in here. There's, I don't know, maybe 100 pellets in here, the .177s. There's some tape here for your targets. There's a speed loader for 357s. The rag, we got 3 sets of earphones that are good. Got a pair over here that's got some paint on them. I'll sanitize them all though. And then we got 2 bags. And naturally we got targets. There's probably between both of them here 100 targets. So that wasn't a bad freebie. I definitely am going to have to buy them a gift certificate for a local restaurant or something, and let them enjoy. I can't take this for nothing. You know, there's a few bucks tied up here. It's older stuff, all right, not a big deal. But if I was to have to buy this now, even if it was lead, it would probably cost me for the ammo and what's here easy 500 bucks. So now again, like I say, it's old, but it doesn't mean anything. You know, it's lead. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't bother me. Some of this isn't lead. That's not lead. I know that's not lead. Now see, here's to tell you just how old this stuff is. When he bought this, it cost him $4.99 a box. Right? You can't buy ammo for $4.99 a box. There's no prices on the 45s. There was no prices on those. But the 40s, okay, the 40 caliber was $9.99. So that was probably when they first started coming out with them. Yeah, there's no prices on anything else. But again, I'm gonna have to stop off and pick up a certificate for these guys. And something, I gotta find something that they want though. I mean, you know what I mean? I just don't want to buy them a certificate for a restaurant that they're not going to go to. So I got to find something. I got to figure out what it is. Oh, I know what I can do. They like flowers. They're planting flowers all over the place. I'll go to the nursery over here, Van Wilgens, and I'll buy them a certificate over there for flowers and stuff. Then this here way they can use them at the house. That's what I'll do. So, all right.